Welcome to ISE's Equity Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ISE and other industry indexes, hosted by Patrick Ceresna, a derivative market specialist and investment manager with extensive expertise in options and the broader derivative markets. ISE trades options on more than 15 proprietary sector indexes, as well as broad-based indexes and a variety of licensed benchmarks. ISE continually enhances its trading systems and develops new index options products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hello and welcome to your ISE Equity Index Outlook for April 19th, 2010. This is Patrick Ceresna. First off, I want to take a look at the S&P 500 using that SPDR exchange traded fund symbol SPY. For the last few weeks, we've been looking for a profit-taking cycle to begin. The market just needed a catalyst for doing that. With the Goldman news coming out on Friday, it gave us a big reversal candle, but yet has not broken trend line. And we're going to be watching very carefully how things play out Monday and Tuesday, because if there is follow-through selling after that reversal candle on the downside, it'll be a very good indication that we may go through a multi-week profit-taking cycle that will at minimum come back to retest the 114 to 115 area on the downside. But in the same regards, if we see the bulls dig in Monday and Tuesday and really do not let the market kind of proceed anywhere lower than where the bottoms came in there, then that could be used as a base to try to push the market higher again. So we're going to be watching for that critical information as to whether there's follow through on Friday's selling. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE US Regional Banks Index, which is the symbol JLO. Last week we were talking about that breakout on the upside. Could see follow through as high as the 27.5 area. We got a perfect move right up into that zone, and then the selling that came in on Thursday and Friday very quickly reversed it. We're now going to be watching it, just like on the S&P, whether or not there will be follow through selling. If there is follow through selling on Monday and Tuesday, then we're more than likely going to come back and retest some zones, maybe even as deep as the 23 to 24 area. That doesn't necessarily make it bearish, simply the fact that markets don't proceed in straight lines. So there's always a profit taking cycle from which it bases and then creates a new bullish push. So really at this juncture, we're looking to see whether or not the profit taking cycle is kicking in. That would be probably a week or two in duration and may test again as deep as the 23 to 24 area on the downside. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Syndex, which is the symbol SIN. This is an index of all the casino, tobacco, and distiller companies. We were targeting a move that could even extend as high as the 120 area on the upside last week. Never quite reached it on the upside. And then when the selling started on Friday, we had a very strong reversal day. Again, nothing in terms of breaking trend line just yet. It'll be very critical to see whether Monday and Tuesday create follow-through selling. If we suddenly get a little bit of selling coming in on Monday, but then it quickly reverses back up, and then we see those levels being held on Tuesday and Wednesday, that this could be the base from which it still thrusts higher. But if in the same regards, if we have a proper sell day on Monday which sees this below 114 and follow through selling on the downside, it means that the Syndex will probably correct over a multi-week period, which could again see testing as deep as the 108 to 110 area on the downside. Next, I want to take a look at the ISE Home Builders Index, which is a symbol RUF, and we've more or less found support over the last couple of weeks down at the 1050 area, which was the retracement zone we boxed in, and subsequently we were saying that at minimum we were looking for a retest at 1120, but a measured move could go as high as 1140, 1160 area on the upside. We just barely scratched up into 1140 on the upside in this area right here, and subsequently have some reversal candles coming in. Really at this juncture, we may have again a retest of the trend line on the downside, which is around the 1080 area. But if there's follow through selling here in conjunction with the broader markets, we could see consolidation happen all the way down in the 1020 to 1060 area. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Natural Gas Index, which is symbol FUM. We were looking for the follow-through to come into that 113 to 115 overhead support resistance zone. We got a thrust up there on Thursday and subsequent reversal selling coming in here on Friday. Really at this juncture, this would be very natural for us to see some sort of a flag or wedge consolidation on the downside. If this is the first day in such a consolidation, we probably will see the midpoints of around the 108 to 110 area hit probably within the next few days. But again, it will be very critical to see where and how the bulls dig in and whether they hold this rally that we've had since the March 29th low. So really at this point, again, we're going to see how the follow-through selling occurs. If the bulls do a really good job digging in and holding in and containing all selling, that could be a springboard to launch a new rally. But in the same regards, if they keep letting support lines go and we keep seeing dropping, then we probably could see a retest all the way to the bottom end of the trade range. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Mini FTSE 100 Index, which is a symbol UKX, and we continue to see, just like in the broader markets in the U.S., follow-through rallying, which tested as high as the 585 area on the upside. Subsequently, Friday's reversal came in there and saw that selling reverse right off of this 580 to 590 overhead resistance that we now marked off. We're way overdue for a profit-taking cycle in the UKX, so this would be a very natural place to happen. Just like in the S&P, it's all about the way the price action occurs on Monday and Tuesday. If the bulls dig in and hold these levels right here and subsequently reverse it, we can't rule out the possibility that we just get back to business and rally higher. But in the same regards, if we have some follow-through selling that sees us break below 570 and then 565 and so on the downside, at that point we probably would be going through a multi-week market correction that at minimum should be retesting the 550 to 555 area on the downside. That was your ISE Equity Index Outlook. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free index options trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE index options, visit us at www.ise.com/indexoptions.